Hi guys, happy Tuesday.
Hello.
This is the first Aloha Bar video of the year. And what we're going to talk about today is Beatlefest. Because Peter just returned from Beatlefest. He just returned from Beatlefest, so we're going to have some fun with Beatlefest. He's going to show some of the stuff he got.
Try, yeah.
That,
here.
And oh yeah.
Beatlefest.
He brought me one of the guides.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Okay, you know you're pretty good, I think.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. So here's the guide. He brought me one so I could see the schedule of events through the day. I'm really excited about that. That is, oh, it's a really nice guide too.
Yeah.
I actually did watch the Petie Boyd interview on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody had it on YouTube.
Well, they did live stream it, the whole thing.
Oh,
you could
maybe that's what I was seeing.
But it costs you money to do that too, so.
Oh, okay. Then somebody just recorded from the audience.
So, let's not get this on YouTube and let Mark see my comments.
So.
I love Mark a lot.
I know. So before we start, I'm going to show Peter a couple of beautiful things that I found. Oh, that's cool.
It's Peter Asher. We'll talk about that.
Oh, okay. I showed you guys already. I had gotten this book. This is such a great book.
Awesome book.
Everything on the Beatles. And Peter was able to get a copy at the show. You didn't bring it, right?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, you did bring it? Cool. Okay. This is the best book on Beatles memorabilia I've ever seen. Everything is
no
in there.
prices, nothing, just
right, that's not what it's about, right. And then I got this.
Oh, she got it.
Paul McCartney picture disc.
We all stand together.
Yep, we all stand together. This is one of the cartoons that Peter turned me on to. This one also has the frog chorus, it says, the frog song.
Right.
It says, so.
It's boom, 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 yeah.
Which I love. I loved that frog cartoon. That was, if you guys did not see these McCartney cartoons yet.
May I ask where you found them?
eBay.
Okay. I have it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great thing.
And we got Rupert Bear right there. This says we all stand together.
Right.
And the humming version, is that the frog song? Because it says Rupert and the frog song.
I do believe that I think this is the
same.
and
the Finchley Frogettes.
Okay. Well, it's just the frog singing this.
Oh, okay.
Without him in the
vocal. Okay.
It's like an instrumental version.
Right. So cute. And then I got one more thing, which is on the wall over there. And I'm going to insert a picture here so you guys can see it.
Okay. Oh, Abbey Road. She's got an Abbey Road sign here, people.
Abbey Road street sign. Alright, and then I'll show my gift at the end. So tell me about Beatlefest. Was it really exciting?
Well, for a Beatle fan that I am, I mean, every time you walk into a world where there's
nothing but
Beatle people,
right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty exciting for me. Always looking for little things and stuff. The marketplace is a great place to go for me. Watching some movies that they're creating. A matter of fact, they're making a movie called...
So excited about this.
The Here, There, and Everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making a movie called Here, There, and Everywhere, which has been in production now for 4 years?
At least because it was 2016 they started trying to crowdfund it.
Right. And so it looks like it's finally going to be in some kind of production, which would be great because it tells you the whole thing about Beatle fans. Just
like like I said, the record collectors, the documentaries about record collectors themselves, record collectors love to watch. So this is the fans. That's what this movie is about. It's a documentary.
It's about the fans, and Beatlefest is in it, okay? But that's not the story. The story is, first generation fans, second generation fans. Even today, kids are being drawn in about the Beatles, and so it's a one of a kind thing, and it's really a cool thing how they did it.
And it's crowdfunded.
Yeah,
that's why it's taking so long.
Right.
It's one of those crowdfunded movies, and you guys can see the trailer on YouTube.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if they're accepting any more money, but if they are, please.
Yeah, let's donate.
Yeah, donate to
and
them.
Get this thing out.
Yeah,
So,
here, there, and everywhere. It's the
very
film.
cool.
And it's an interesting thing. Yeah. So I stayed for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for all 3 days. It was at the Regency Hotel in Jersey City. It was
right on the water.
Trying to
right on the Hudson River.
It was freezing on Friday. It was absolutely freezing on Friday.
That's
the wind
right.
was really whipping up, and it was cold. But you're right there. For me, it was right there. So it didn't take me all that long to get to the hotel. And once you're inside, you're inside.
Right.
You know.
Right. And then the weather doesn't matter what it's doing outside because
Right.
you're.
Yeah. So there was some attractions. Pattie Boyd was there. Peter Asher of Peter and Gordon was there.
Didn't you get this book from Peter Asher? Who'd you say that was from?
That's Mark Lapidus runs the Beatlefest.
Yes, Mark Lapidus.
And he has his own marketplace. It's a huge marketplace. And in that marketplace, Tink told me about this book. And I said, let me look one more time, see if I can find it. And I found it. I bought it. You know, and that's just at the marketplace. I mean, he's got everything there, you know.
Oh, so he has his own stall.
Oh yeah, he's got his own. He takes one half of the room. I wish I'd take pictures, but I didn't. If you can picture a whole ballroom as big as this, let's say as big as this, and you put a wall here, he's got this whole area here.
Oh, and then your little vendors over
here.
there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well he runs the show.
Yeah.
So he wants to make as much as he can. Because I told you guys it's $90 to get in for one day.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But if you decide to go at the last minute, it's $99 for one day.
99.
Yeah, 99
at the door.
At the door. And if you have ambitions on going next year, then it's probably cheaper if you make those decisions beforehand.
And it's probably going to be more than that because it's a special anniversary show next year. And it's being held at JFK Airport, a hotel at JFK Airport,
The
which is absolutely insane.
TWA Hotel.
If you guys, and if you guys have ever been to JFK Airport,
Is your book still here?
I have, yes.
Yeah, pull that book out for me. Page 5.
If you've ever been to JFK, you know it's an absolute nightmare.
Keep going.
I have been there.
You'll see an airplane.
Oh, okay.
And,
wait, did I miss it?
No, I
1, 2, 3.
don't think it did. Well, he said it was page 5. It may not be.
Oh, okay.
I saw no page numbers on it, so
No, it could be anywhere.
you'll see it. It's a big airplane.
Oh, I can't wait to go through this book.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
50th anniversary of our first Beatlefest, celebrating 60 years since the Beatles first landed in America at JFK Airport. That's why they're having it.
Right. Well, it's 60 years for the Beatles.
Right.
50 years for Mark.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 50th anniversary of the Beatlefest.
So it used to be called Beatlefest because I always called it Beatlefest.
He had a problem with somebody told him he couldn't call it that anymore, so he had to drop it to the fest. Yeah.
Well, so now he calls it
the fest for Beatles fans.
Yeah. Right. So if you want to go, God bless you, because I wouldn't go anywhere near JFK anymore.
There's a what do you call those little square things that you?
Oh yeah.
QRC.
QRC code.
QRC code. If you want to get a room right away for next year, that starts Friday this year. Friday this week. Whenever this airs, I don't know. It might be too late, but
no, Friday this week.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be up tonight.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they'll be fine if they want to do it. But I guarantee that hotel will be even more expensive than Jersey City because it's New York.
Well, that's why I'm going to find out because I'm gonna snap the code and just see what the prices are.
Yeah.
And because I'm having second thoughts about it.
Right, because he has never missed a Beatlefest.
Yeah.
But I think that would
Craig's going. Our record king guy is not. He's going.
He's nuts. I would not go near JFK. And not for a day.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna stay there, maybe. But still, you think it was hard getting home from Jersey City that day? Wait till you try to get home on Sunday from JFK.
Yeah, I get it.
It'll take you 3 hours. I'm not kidding you.
Well, we're talking to each other. I'm sorry, we're not communicating to you. Anyway, so I went to the Beatlefest, and this is Mark's button this year. So that's what it looks like. Mark's button for this year. If you're a fanatic Beatlefest person, you collect them all. I do not have them all. I have a friend of mine who does have them all.
Well, you probably have most years, right?
I have maybe, no, you'd be surprised. I probably only have four or five years.
Oh, really? Well, you could
I was never big into buttons.
Oh, you're not into buttons. I love buttons. I was going to say you can go on eBay and get every one.
Right. I don't seriously remember how I got this button.
Was this a giveaway?
Yeah, it was a give. Oh, I know. Everybody knows if you listen to the Beatles channel on Sirius XM. There's a couple of shows there. I'm a big fan of the Fab Forum.
I wish there was a way I could put that little clip in here for them to listen to, but I can't even send it to myself because the file's too big. I don't know how to drop it into my computer from my phone.
We'll have to think about that.
Yeah, okay.
We'll think about that.
If I can get that little clip into the video, well, I'll cut it here, and we'll put it in. You'll be able to hear the conversation.
Every week, Beatles fans from across the universe come together to talk all things Beatles. This is the Fab Forum.
With your hosts, Dennis Elsis, Bill Flanagan, and Tom Frangione.
On the Beatles channel.
Hi, everybody. It's Dennis Elsis.
And it's Bill Flanagan.
And we are live from our studios on this Wednesday, March 29th. Welcome to our weekly Beatles Fab Forum, exclusively on Sirius XM 18, the Beatles channel. And let's check in with Peter. Peter's from New Jersey on line 5. Peter?
How you doing, guys?
We're good.
Good.
What's going on?
Well, I had a question, but just to reiterate what the gentleman said before, I was in the Club Sandwich with McCartney, and we got the opportunity to see to greet Paul McCartney at the New York grand opening of Broad Street. And so I went there with my first wife, and there was so many people there, there's no way I could see McCartney. There was just no way. So I actually picked my wife up and put her up on my shoulders.
Yeah, I remember.
All over everybody else to see him. It was just a great experience just to be there.
Yeah, they had the big premiere in New York.
Yeah.
And I know they had sent out invitations to all the Club Sandwich. It was actually called the Wings Fun Club.
Right.
They sent the invitations to everyone, like within however many miles, to make sure there was a good turnout and a good crowd. For that. That was at the.
It was an extremely good crowd. I mean, it was.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, my question for you guys is on. Of course, in 2017 they released the Sgt. Pepper box set. And of course the box set's just awesome, if you ask me. But in the last disc, they gave you the Penny Lane promo, and it sounds like it's off a record.
Well, it is.
Is there any reason why there wasn't a master for the promo, the United States promo?
Well, the master, remember they recut it and took the horn part off of it, after the promos were made. So the master, doesn't have it. And you might remember, Peter, if you're a U.S. record collector, when that one finally was released the first time on the Rarities album, they actually reconstructed it, and they did it in stereo. Sounds real good. They took the trumpet riff and put it onto a really clean stereo. Wait a minute, the promo was in mono. So it was kind of a manufactured rarity. So they wanted to go for sure and go legitimate. But I agree with you. I'm not going to wag my finger here, but I know lots of collectors. There's a couple of them on this phone call that have better sounding versions of that record. It's been circulated on. I won't even call them bootlegs. They're really counterfeits. They're repressings of the original single. I agree with you. They could have found a better sounding one, and I would echo that sentiment for the Abbey Road box set, which I just love. But the demo for Goodbye that's in there,
You're right.
You're right. There are better versions, I think, in circulation. That trade hands among collectors.
Yeah, you would assume that McCartney could have came out with something like that.
You would think that.
You would think that. I just wanted to say hi to Tom.
That's me.
You've been talking to him for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Tom, I'm the guy you met at the Count Basie Theater. We saw Ringo together, and you passed me that video on your phone.
Sure. Oh, good to speak with you again, Peter.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see you again at another.
We'll see you at the trivia show. Do we have any reason, guys, why they haven't done any box sets on Ringo yet?
There's a rumor, only a rumor. This year being the 50th anniversary of his big, huge breakthrough solo record, the Ringo album, that there may be something in the works. But that, again, is just, there's nothing official on that yet. It would seem to be the one to do if they were going to celebrate an album the way Paul's...
that would be the one, wouldn't it? I mean, I think...
That would be the one, especially since they added It Don't Come Easy and Back Off Boogaloo to the regular album. So that really is an album with like 6 big hits on it at this point.
It's the album, the closest thing to a Beatle reunion, and it's just a great album.
Yeah, it's a great record top to bottom, and I'm sure if there are sessions in there, let's say from the I'm the Greatest recordings, you got 3/4 of the Beatles plus Billy Preston and Klaus in there. I'm sure those would be very interesting. And, of course, even the ones, that, let's just say if it was George and him working on Photograph, would I want to listen to that? Yeah, I think I probably would.
I think I would too.
Or him and Paul working on 6 o'clock, or so anything like that, or him and Nielsen, and I mean, just the cast of characters on that alone would make it worth the price of admission.
It sure would. Peter, we got to take some other calls. We're here at 844-999-2328. Thank you, Peter, for the call. I know you and Tom will meet up this weekend at the Beatlefest.
That I had with Well, anyway. There were 3 gentlemen that run that show. One, can't think of Frank's last name right now. But
Vince Scelsa was one, right?
Was Dennis Elsis.
Oh, Dennis Elsis. That's what I meant.
Dennis Elsis, Tom Frangione, and Frank, who's kicking me in the butt right now, what his last name is. Anyway, they run the Fab Forum, and on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock at night, you can call the Fab Forum, and you can ask them anything you want to know about the Beatles, or anything, if you had an experience with a Beatle, if you met a Beatle, if you have a question about the Beatles. They're just 3 great guys. They are.
Well, people, if any of you are from our area, you guys will know Dennis Elsis, because he was he was an WNEW DJ for years, so... And maybe other stations after that. I mean, I knew of him in the 70s, so I don't know.
Right. Dennis Elsis is known to me from, like she said, WNEW. He did the John Lennon interview that I gave you on.
Oh, yes.
He did it's in the Radio History Museum of some sort, where he did an interview with John Lennon in 1975 for Walls and Bridges. What a great interview. That was an amazing
It's a
historical interview.
Yeah, it was remarkable.
Yeah.
Don't let that bird go
I will not. Believe me, I got my eyes on it.
Okay.
So in the Fab Forum, Tom Frangione's there at the Beatlefest, and he does a thing called Name That Tune and a trivia contest where they actually
Peter
have...
won last year.
I won... I won round 4.
Oh, round 4.
You got to have 4 rounds.
Okay.
There were 4 podiums out there, just like you see in a game show. You hit the button, it goes, and then it gives you a score. 25 points, you win the round. Last year, I had played round 4, and I won round 4. There's a gentleman by the name of Mark who won the final round that took us, the other 3 of us, out of the final round last year. This year I played again, and I didn't get anywhere this year. Tom knows me by name now, which is really kind of funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
Kind of funny. Tom is a great guy, and when I played, they were handing. No matter if you play or don't win or anything, you get a gift. It's the whole idea. They don't want you to leave empty-handed. And you get things like this. This is a Beatle button from Love, but that's that. Okay, so. then I got, because I played, sometimes when they don't have an answer, they'll ask the audience, and then he pointed his finger at me and said, Pete, what do you got? So I told him the answer, and I got this,
Oh, and it's a Wings, which is your kind of thing.
Paul McCartney and Wings poster.
Because Peter's a very big
I'm
McCartney,
a big McCartney fan.
Wow, that's really
Yeah,
cool. And it's got all the albums on the bottom, which is really neat.
This is from the Greatest Hits album. So this was the end of the Beatles. The Beatles contract ended in '76. So Apple Records ended, and all 4 Beatles got a Greatest Hits album. He got Wings' Greatest Hits. John Lennon got Shaved Fish. George Harrison got George Harrison's Greatest Hits, and Ringo got A Blast from Your Past. And so, but this was the McCartney thing. And
now that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's perfect. He must know you're a McCartney fan, because.
No, that was I got to pick whatever I wanted.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
cool.
I got to pick whatever I wanted. So, yeah. That's that one. I got him another answer again.
Ooh, look at that.
And this is
Rock and Roll Music.
The Rock and Roll Music album.
That's cool. So these are like kind of store promo posters? Yeah. Very cool. Isn't that cool, guys? Don't you feel like you're at Beatlefest right now?
Yeah.
I do.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of... Again, I like trivia. I like people... I'm not the smartest guy on the planet, but it's a lot of fun to do that kind of stuff. Even when I'm wrong. It's a lot of fun. The first... To make this... This is the best one.
Oh, wow. This was a gift, too, also?
This was I won, yeah. I won the one round I won.
Oh.
And again, I didn't bring anything to open this. And I know what's going to happen.
You don't want to rip it.
I'm going to rip the box.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Is there any way to get this out? Let me see if I can get my finger in here.
I put it in there. That's not how it came. I put it in there.
Oh, shit. Oh, you put it in there to keep it safe.
Yep. Do I have keys?
So it doesn't really matter.
Let me see if my key...
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, this will do it, definitely.
Oh, that was a good idea. So the box don't even matter. If you get a little... Oh, it does have a case. I'm going to say if you get a case for it. Oh, this is cool. Oh, my God. Look at that.
Well, you can take the ball out. I mean, it's just sitting there.
Oh, my God. Look, it's a yellow submarine baseball.
Yeah.
Isn't that the coolest? And then it's got Paul on the back.
Yeah, that's the gift I got for the first round that we played. I thought it was pretty cool, baseball.
That is really
And I
cute.
put it in a UV protected baseball.
Hold up. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is so freaking cool. God, there's so many things out there.
Yeah.
Just looking at that book, I was freaking out. Oh, this goes this way.
Yeah.
This
So.
way?
Yep. Whatever. I don't care. It doesn't. I just put it in there so it doesn't fade out or anything like that.
Right. No, it's good because it'll roll and go under something like that stupid bulb that I had.
Yeah. You haven't found that yet, have you? No, she hasn't found that yet. When you get older,
That's
people,
awesome. Yeah,
things fall on the floor. Leave them there.
Right. I drop a lot of stuff.
Mark
too.
Lapidos, who runs the
Beatlefest.
For another $1, when you buy something from him, he will.
There's
wondering
your.
what was holding that bag.
There's your armband.
Yeah, that you can't get off once you've got it on. But you can, for 3 days, that can stay on me. I can take a shower and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because we got this. They do this for all shows. We did it for Dead Man's Curve and everything.
Yeah. So if you spend $1, you get this. It's a bag.
It's a really nice bag.
It's a really nice bag.
It's very heavy duty. It's like a gift bag, like a heavy duty gift bag. So it's the Beetle. That's really nice. If they sold this as a gift bag, I would buy that.
$1 for $1 more.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you can't even...
when I bought the book that you wanted me to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
I bought the book.
NEMS.
Yes, $1 more. You would want the? Yeah, sure, I'll take that one.
For $1, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta buy your bags today anyway.
Yeah,
everywhere
that's
you go.
Yeah.
You know.
So that was that. There is a gentleman by the name of Alan Kozin.
Kozin, yeah.
who's doing
Cousin and Adrian Sinclair.
right. They're doing a book called The McCartney Legacy.
Wow.
This is
one you said is going to be like 4 volumes by the time it's done, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I saw this on Amazon. It's a beautiful book.
Volume 1, 1969 to 1973. It's a beautiful book.
It really is. I love that.
The strawberries.
Yeah.
And it's, of course, autographed to me.
That's so exciting. That's what's so fun about these shows.
Yeah. You get to see them.
Yeah, you get the autographs, you know. Like when one year when me and Raymond went to the Antique Phonograph Show, the person that wrote the book on Little Wonders was there. And we wanted the book, and we wanted it autographed, and the person was like on a break.
Oh!
Like forever, and we were like ready to leave. It sucked because we couldn't get it autographed.
Okay, I just want to do that. There's no need for me to bring it.
Oh yeah, so Petie got that.
She's going to show it anyway.
I'm telling you guys, if you enjoy like the memorabilia, this has it all. There's a million things in there that I want. That I wish when I was a little kid. I was really too young when the Beatles came out. I didn't know about them until I got older because my older cousin was into them. And if I was into that, I was only 5 years old when the Beatles came to this country.
I was 8, yeah.
So we
just told you our ages, so.
Yeah. And, is it a bug?
Yeah. Stop moving and I'll get it out.
Okay.
I think it's gone.
Okay.
Look towards me.
Here, I'll do that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I would have. My mother would have bought me everything if I wanted it, and I was just too little. I didn't know. So many cool things, though.
One of my favorite people at the Beatlefest is a gentleman by the name of Peter Asher. If you don't know him, that's his picture. Peter Asher.
Oh, this is the Peter and Gordon guy?
Peter Asher is Peter and Gordon. It was the brother of the girl that Paul was dating, Jane Asher, before in the early Beatle days. He is the producer of Linda Ronstadt.
Oh, right.
James Taylor. He found James Taylor, as a matter of fact. He made him who he was. He's just a real talented producer. He is also half of the singing duo of Peter and Gordon from the early 60s. Again, autographed by Peter Asher.
To Peter.
And this guy, Dave, to the other Peter. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's great. That's really, really fun. And, it was the Jane Asher era.
Right.
When, remember I told you I watched that documentary on
right.
Saturday?
Yep.
The Beatles in India? Yeah, she was the
she
one
was
that
there.
was with him, yeah.
Yep.
And then we got another one of
that's
those.
Mine. Okay. And I'm done, except for I went to the marketplace. I'm a collector of Beatles stuff still. One of the things I like to collect is, believe it or not, are reel-to-reels. Pre-recorded reel-to-reels. They're hard to get nowadays. I mean, I don't know if they're hard to get or if they're just not around anymore or whatever.
They're not. And there was one you needed in particular.
Yeah, I have. So what I did, instead of bringing it here,
it's too valuable.
I have my whole collection.
You don't want it outside.
Of reel-to-reels is here. See?
Oh yeah. Oh good. You have a checklist.
But I needed. What I had was on reel-to-reel. I had Volume 2 of the Beatles' White Album, the Ampex version. I needed Volume 1, and everybody who has Volume 1 just wants a lot of money for it. And what I find very confusing is that a lot of money for only Volume 1 kind of doesn't make me happy because it's not even a complete album, it's just Volume 1.
Right.
So I've been looking for a long time. There is a gentleman on eBay who's selling Volume 1 for $3,000, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. I'll get it later.
Okay.
Yeah. So it got to a point where I was in the marketplace, and I must have walked through that place 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And finally, I'm looking at this guy, and on the back shelf by the window, was a stack of reel-to-reels, and I asked him, I said, are the reel-to-reels for sale? And he said to me, oh, yeah, I just don't have any place to put them. So he put them on top of the LPs, and I went through them. And the last reel-to-reel was Volume 1, and he wanted like $200 for it, and I got it for $150, and I bought it, and it's absolutely mint condition. If anybody out there has reel-to-reels that they don't want or anything like that,
hit them up.
Hit her up, and she'll hit me up. And,
right.
You know,
right.
Especially the Beatles. The list is not complete, which I'll show her later. But I got some good ones there. You know.
You have this one on reel-to-reel?
Yes.
Wow.
I have it a couple of different times, which that'll confuse these people.
Okay.
Did you show them your book?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I don't remember you showing them the book. Okay.
Well, I did like
I'm
two
getting
videos. I did 2 videos since you were away.
No, just today. This Yoko book.
Oh yeah. Oh no, not yet. I'm waiting for the end.
Okay. All right.
I was gonna.
It's a big reveal here.
It is. Well, what we I wanted, what he was looking for, he wanted to get for me was Kisses on the Bottom, which has My Valentine on it, by Paul McCartney. Right. I love the song. I want it on a 45. It's not released on a 45. But he found one copy, $145.
For the album.
For the album. And
sealed.
Sealed, and that's like half the price. Half or less than it is on eBay, but
both of us could not justify the money.
We couldn't swing it. I mean, I wanted that one song. Yeah, it just didn't work out. And the other thing that I really wanted was Flip Your Wig, and he said he saw somebody walking to his car with Flip Your Wig, and
under his arm. Yeah.
It was the only copy that was at the whole show. So that was whatever.
If you if you remember, what Flip Your Wig is, the Milton Bradley game, the Beatles.
Right,
Flip
the
Your
game
Wig.
that Peter showed us.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I did show it to you guys.
So what he did get me though was In Your Mind, the infinite universe of Yoko Ono. And I'm a huge Yoko fan because I love her art, and I love the fact that she is an artist, and I love the fact that she really opened John's mind. And of course, it is autographed. Oh, I can't do this. Here we go. Look, autographed to me by the author. So, that is really cool. I can't wait to read this.
Gave her a page, what do you call these things?
Bookmark.
Bookmark, yeah. Got a Yoko Ono bookmark.
That's really fun. And this goes through her whole art career, the kind of stuff that I love. And it'll probably go into Fly and all the albums.
Should,
right?
I mean.
Yeah. Wow.
She was in the ballroom. She talked about the book. And
wow, this is so great. I love that.
Good, I'm glad she's happy.
So that was the experience from
That's our
Beatles
experience.
Fest. You had a good time, right?
Yeah.
You had a good time?
I had a great time.
Sunday you were ready to come home?
I was ready to come home on Sunday. Yeah. I saw Craig from the record store there. And,
but like Peter said, Sunday is, if you're going to go any day, Sunday is not the day, because he said the vendor room was packed up by what?
Because
a couple of hours.
She asked me to take pictures of the vendor room.
So that we could show you.
Yeah, and by the time I went up there on Sunday, half of them were already packed up and gone.
Yeah. Sunday's like a wasted day.
Yeah, it's a wasted day, yeah.
Everybody wants to get out of there. They know. I mean, it's Sunday. Some people have to work the next day,
Yeah.
So, Saturday's probably the best day to go. That's the day that Bob goes.
Yeah, most of our friends go on Saturday. Again, if you want to get something first, Friday's the day.
Friday night, sure.
Yeah, Friday's the day you go up to the marketplace, nobody's up there, and you could just, be the first
pick.
One, of what's up there. It was, it's very interesting. I enjoy it a lot. I may not be showing it on my face right now, but it's a lot of fun to go up there. I like doing it a lot. So, but yeah, this year with the TWA hotel, we'll have to see what's going on.
Yeah. See how you feel. Well, you know what? If you go, you're going to have to make your arrangements way in advance anyway.
Right. Well, they tell me to do that every year anyway, and I still can't get into the Regency.
It's a big one, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big one. And, yeah. Well, you said Friday they'll show on the...
yeah, Friday I get to go to the website.
Right, and see how much it's going to put you back.
See how much the rooms are, yeah.
How much it's going to set you back.
Yeah. And then the travel to New York.
Oh, jeez. Forget it. And not just New York. Like, New York City's fine. 15 minutes away.
We're talking about Queens.
We're talking about Queens, around the airport.
Yeah, around the airport.
The worst place to have to drive. Yep.
Yeah, I hear you, and I'm taking all the information in. I'm going to evaluate it if I'm going to go next year. Because next year it's in February. It's February 9th. That's another thing.
Hey, you could put out all that money and then we could have a blizzard.
That's exactly what somebody said in the marketplace. What if we get blizzarded in? So I don't know what to say.
Blizzarded in is okay. But what if you have a blizzard before you even get there and you blew all the money?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that guy doesn't sound like somebody that's going to refund.
No.
You know?
No. And I'm sorry, but I did not see... It was very hard to see Pattie Boyd. And I've heard some not so nice stories about getting an autograph from Pattie Boyd. So,
you told me that,
yeah. And, you know, I hate to buy a book and then find out that they're going to cut the line off before I get to have her autograph the book.
Yeah.
So I just didn't, I wasn't worried about it at all. I just, whatever.
No, she's just...
She's Pattie Boyd, you know, but she was there, I mean.
Yeah, I saw the interview on YouTube.
Yep. So, that's it. That's my experience this last weekend.
So that was Beatlefest and the fun stuff that he got.
Yep.
And we're having the most beautiful day of the year so far.
Yes, real nice out here.
That's why we decided to do this out here today. I figured Beatlefest, beautiful day. Let's do the first Aloha Bar episode of the season of 2023, right?
Yep, before the bugs come out.
Yeah, yeah, we don't have the problem yet. Although I did get attacked by a couple of bees while I was wandering around.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they're looking for a home already.
So, all right, before we sign out, I'm going to tell you guys I did get a lawnmower.
Yeah!
And it only cost me $130.
Yeah!
And I did a lot of research on all the electric mowers out there, and they said that one, you know, the one that I wanted, the ones with the batteries, they said don't buy them because you'll have it for a year, and next year you'll have to buy another one because the batteries don't work after they sit for the winter.
Oh, wow.
And half of these products that you buy, you can't even get a replacement battery because the model changes, you know, just like everything else.
Okay.
So I went for a plug-in one.
Oh, you got an extension plug-in?
Yeah, and I'll just drag the thing around. I'll get used to it, no big deal. I mean, I don't want to buy a lawnmower every year.
No, nobody wants to buy a lawnmower every year.
And I wanted a mulching mower, which it is, so...
You don't have to bag it.
Right, so I'm happy, so...
That's good, that's good. Where is it?
On the way. From
cool.
Yeah, I didn't... There's no way I could buy it in the store and have them... And they could put it in my car, but I can't get it into my yard.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I bought it on Amazon and they'll ship it. I'll have it by Friday. So, anyway, just want to put that out there because my last video I was complaining about that. So anyway, Peter, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for my book. Thank you for sharing your experience at Beatlefest.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm sure. So anybody that wasn't there, any of us that weren't there, that was really fun to listen to. Did you see any special shows or?
I saw the one with the Here, There, and Everywhere film.
Oh, yeah.
I saw sorry, you put me on the spot. I saw a couple of things in the ballroom. I did a lot.
After all, it is 2 days ago.
Yeah,
you know,
I did the trivia game. I did the name that tune was really tough. I don't ask anybody to play that game because you hear dun and that's it. You know?
Right.
Or boom.
Yep, I actually saw that on YouTube too.
Wow, that was a tough one for me. I'm trying to think. There was something else in the. There were in the. If you ever see clips of the Here, There, and Everywhere film, there were two gentlemen that became called the. I don't know what. I think I called them the Black Ties, but I think I was wrong.
Oh yeah, you said the Black Keys, but the Black Keys is a different band.
It might be Black Ties.
Okay.
I don't. As a matter of fact.
Oh yeah, we can just look.
Yeah, because they played on the stage.
What
These
day
two
was
guys.
that?
I don't. Let's
Saturday?
See, Saturday. It's Sunday. Okay.
Oh, Black Rabbit?
Black Rabbit.
Psychedelic sound alike? No?
That could be them.
Well, it's only black.
Yeah.
You saw them?
Well, I saw these two. They're absolutely incredible. They all their Beatles stuff is spot on, perfect.
Had to be that. There's nothing else like that.
Yeah, it could have been. I'm trying
Black
to think
Rabbit.
Upstairs.
Oh, what's upstairs?
No, it was on the main stage.
Oh, that's them then.
It was on the main stage. So we watched them, and they were absolutely made the place go stand up ovations and stuff like that. They're just amazing. So I went and sat in the video room for a little while, saw some Ready Steady Go videos from the old days. Yeah, there they are again.
Oh yeah. Main stage. Yep.
That's
Is that them? That's them.
Excuse me. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's them then.
It was originally only two guys. I think he picked up two more guys just to help them fill out the thing, because they were originally in the movie. You see them playing in New York City in the subways.
Oh, they're buskers.
Yeah, and then they ended up on Ellen's show, and they were so good on Ellen's show that Ellen gave them amplifiers and guitars. So, yeah, it's all in the movie, so it's pretty interesting. And they were there on stage. They were absolutely very good.
That's awesome.
And then
I
saw this Alan Kozin
Oh,
on
yeah.
stage talking about the McCartney book.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's when my heart fell when I found out there's going to be 4 volumes. I'm going,
Right. Well, now you have to get each and every one to get the whole story. But that's, yeah, I'm really excited about that fan film. I really am.
yeah, that's going to be a good
Beatle
one.
fan film.
That's going to be a good one, hopefully.
It looks good. Even just the preview, whatever you call it, the trailer.
Yeah, the trailer. Yeah.
Looks great. So, and again, if you never saw,
There's even a picture. There's even a segment in the film of the first Beatlefest. The first Beatle.
oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. They
What
actually
year
show
was
you,
that?
78, 79, something like that.
Okay, so it wasn't that long after. So a lot of the memorabilia was really
And John
still
Lennon,
around
and
then.
John Lennon approved it. So it was
Wow, that is
Yeah.
really awesome. Well, I heard that Yoko has a hand in Beatles Fest.
pretty cool. Yeah, now she wants us to donate to the Spirit Foundation.
Oh, that's right. That's probably why the cost of getting in is so expensive. But like again, the film that I watched on Saturday, The Beatles and India, excellent documentary. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, really good. It was the era when the Beatles were changing.
Yep.
You know, when they were getting when their albums were getting really good. You know, the psychedelic stuff and
Yeah, Strawberry Fields.
yes, and I think you guys would love it.
Yep.
So anyway, guys, I think that's it from us. First Aloha Bar video.
Yeah, first one
for 2023. We couldn't waste this beautiful day.
It's a real nice day.
Perfect day for this. So anyway, that's it for us. Comment, subscribe, spread the love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. Until next time, we love you all. See you next time. Thank you, Petie.
No problem.